This is Marcus Mayhem Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. Today we're going to be working on a little bit different. The stereo went out in my wife's Power Wagon, I don't know, a few months ago. And I've just been kind of stumbling along with a Bluetooth speaker and my phone. But she is going to be needing it for this winter. So I went and got a new touchscreen, cheap ass freaking stereo for her, and I'm hoping this is plug and play. It's supposed to be. It's, I don't know what the brand is, some off-brand thing I got off eBay from China. But I've got a couple like portable Android Auto things that I use. They showed it in my last video. Got it in my new my new truck. But here's media player manual, some more stuff. Packaged pretty good. But here is the actual head unit here. Okay, so looks like it should fit queso. Why do I always say queso? Okay, it looks like it will fit the dash pretty good. Everything there's fine. Has a bunch of extra stuff. That's what this speaker, I guess, for hands-free. I'm hoping this is a good adapter going from stereo. Oh no, wait, is this not all? Let me see. So looks like it's got a port for, what the hell? So that one will plug in there. Then it's got GPS, radio. I'm hoping this plugs into the truck, and it has key 1, key 2, antenna. I get all the stuff that's labeled. Amp, brake, amp continue, I don't know what that means, continuous maybe, and then for the antenna and key 1, key 2. Okay. Oh, here's some more plugs. Alright, so this one goes here. That's for all of these. I don't know if I have any of this stuff. Maybe this is for camera. Audio out, subwoofer, mic, audio out. Alright, cool. CAN bus decoder. Don't know. It says for Jeep V6 or version 6. Figure that out. I'm guessing this is, we got an antenna, either adapter or extension type of thing here, because that's the antenna goes in right there. Might be some sort of adapter. And this, I'm guessing, has a GPS out there. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to run this. No idea exactly what this is. Same with this. Oh, USB. Yeah. Sort of USB. Put all this stuff back in. It's another antenna adapter. So I think it may take a little bit of figuring out, but I think I should be smart enough to figure it. It seems like it's pretty much labeled. And then, oh, here's the backup camera. and that's just pigtail to there, and then weird. Guessing it's a power of some sort, power on the ground. Then both ends of this cable, however long it is. This is a video. Hopefully the instructions explain it all. I'm going to shove all this stuff back in its packaging and go out to the truck and start pulling the dash apart. Okay, before I start busting in on getting that thing pulled apart, need to pop the hood and disconnect the battery. Safety first. I popped it. No. You got it. Come on. There we go. I guess I do the ground. All it needs to be done. Alright. There we go. And need to change the battery. No, I probably should have turned off or rolled the windows down before I unplugged the battery, but there we are. Alright, let's clear everything out real fast. It works. Okay, so I got this kind of cool thing off of Amazon. I've been fighting through freaking pulling things apart by hand for a long time, but it's got some cool things for like clips and stuff like that. Even has, I think this is for electrical connectors, body panels. I mean, it's got a bunch of stuff. I don't know how much I'm gonna use, but pretty certain it's like some of these. The thing just kind of pops out, but I don't know if I'm gonna need it, so I just got it for today. I know I'll need it later though on other projects. I think for now it's just gonna be in my way. Need to disconnect everything from back here. I don't need to, probably. It'll make it easier. I'll just disconnect everything. Lower lock switch. 2% here. No, it's having target things. Well, kind of, I think work here. Only thing I see, I don't have the pliers. There we go. All right, now that's out of the way. Okay, looks like we need a screwdriver. That should be it. 4 screws. I'm gonna go with a screwdriver. Alright, 4 screws out. Okay, let's work. And cut it out. There we go. All right. only thing in the back of this is an antenna, which I don't know how that comes loose. And we got that. All right, before I break something, I'm gonna actually use the Google and see if there's a way that comes loose. All right, give me a second. Okay, so it looks like all you have to do is just pull that out. Okay, cool. All right, and then radio's out. All right, let's see here what I have. So I've got that there. And then that plugs into here. I'm not going to read any instructions. I'm just going to go off of what it looks like, and this doesn't go anywhere. Maybe it does. Maybe it goes right. Nope. Oh yeah, it looks like it should. All right, that goes there. And then I'm not going to worry about the camera at this point. I'm just going to keep all that out. Just want to get the radio in. Same thing that goes there. I'll just hold on to this. Find the GPS. For the time being, I don't know if I can chase anything from over here over. I'd have to take the whole entire dash apart. Maybe I can run. I think I'm just taking run the GPS through here, maybe out the window. I think for now I'm just gonna stick it like up here in the corner and then just run it down here and underneath the dash. So let's see if I can get this thing fished over. If I drop it down. Alright, so I think the panel on the side over here will pop off. So I think this panel will come off. Try something easier. Oh, that's right. Power. There we go. Oh, I see it right here. I'll line the place on loose. Button. Look, right in there, that was going down. Get this off. There's one. That way. come out there. Then run it to behind that panel there. And I'm running it backwards. God damn it. So this needs to go from this side. There we go. And then this needs to go back. Okay, right there. Then we need to figure out a way to make that under the dash. The way of all the pedals and wiring. Over the back side of the radio. Okay. Now it's right there. And we get so looks like we're almost there. I think it was right. Right there. All right. Let's see if I can get it. This one. Looks like the GPS only is going to make it to right here, which is fine. That'll work for me. I'll just put it right there. So then we got this goes to GPS there. All right. Okay, now find the proper antenna adapter. And I just almost lost a battery. Okay, here's the antenna adapters. Looks like this one. All right, yep. All right, antenna adapter, and boom, in there. Okay, so I think I've got everything that I need for now. I just want her to have GPS and stereo for the time being. I'll get the backup camera and all that hooked up at a future date. All right. We'll get these loosely all put in, then we're gonna see if it works before I button everything up. That should be good enough. Alright, so throw the battery on and get the keys. Okay, battery's connected. Let's see if it turns on. Nothing. Probably should have read the instructions. Let's see what I'm missing here. Okay, so I'm gonna try and just plug everything in that I have to see if that's the freaking problem. I don't know why it would be, but I'm gonna try everything. Okay, this plug into this. All right, that's probably what I was missing. It was right there. Now let's go ahead and do the speaker. I think I'll try and do that the same way I did the GPS over here. We'll just route it down the same way and clip it like up here. Y'all need to watch that. All right, everything's plugged in now. One thing I don't have actually hooked up is the camera itself, but I have the plug on the back. So let's try this again. Come on, give me something. Oh, and we're coming on. All right. Coming on. All right. So let's figure some things out. Let's go music. Well, it's playing something. All right. I know it's got to have a radio. Where did I find a radio at? So I was going to fast forward through this part. I'm just going through settings, trying to figure things out, trying to find the radio, and I'm just going through the tutorial, and then it just kind of gets stuck. So I don't know. It's nothing much going on here, just me freaking stumbling through the screens. Cannot find radio, cannot find anything. I found the audio optimizer and stuff like that, and that's about it. Just went through this. This was not initially like really user friendly, and I don't know if it's on this part, but I eventually got stuck in a menu. If you get ever something like this, just be cautious that of the musical note that just goes to onboard music, and that's it. So it's anything that's like a USB. That's all it's doing. And for some reason on this particular one, so one thing I found that's kind of aggravating is if you go there, it Okay, so I've been going through this thing a little bit. It's just a glitch. that happens. So I found the radio on this. It's just so freaking weird. Like, so you can tap on that. I'm not gonna tap on it because it starts playing the stupid music instantly. But yeah, click on that. Eventually, there you go, and you got radio. Click back to home, and this is one mainly we're gonna be. I just want to make sure my wife uses the radio more than Pandora, and she's gonna be driving this. And then click on that, and then we got our good freaking screen there. And it's kind of cool. It's got a bunch of different things in here. I have to play with it a little bit. I think there's probably an app on my phone, but I should be able to load a couple of my other, like maybe, is that it? Let me see. Messages, notifications, for some play message, Android auto, automatically start music automatically. No, I don't want to do that. Use phone's wallpaper, day, night for maps, driver, see location change. Maybe change layout. Media closer to driver. No, that's not what I want. Alright, so maybe let's see what's on my phone here. Oh, cool. Yeah, so we got some here. Alright, this is one, yeah. Customized launcher, and then, like, for me, the only ones I really want to add on to it, heck, I don't need most of these that are on here. I don't need the calendar, game snacks, don't need that one. I don't need news, I need Pandora. I don't need my reminders, please Samsung Music. I don't need Teams on this. Leave that. Weather. Alright. Wait, is that all that's allowing it? That sucks. On my other one, my little floater, or my portable one, it shows my other apps. I might have to figure it out. Alright, yeah, well, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing buttoned back up. I think finally work is in this is gonna be good. I just hope it fits. I mean, this part bolts in. So far I haven't put the sorry, I had a half a thought there. I'm gonna try and figure out a way. This is what the USB cable. Let me see. Do I got a hole drilled in this one? No. Well, for now, I'll just shove it in the back. I don't have a reason to use the USB port for anything. Just keep everything pushed back. Yep. That one in. Come on, pause. I don't need to have freaking. Alright. I don't need Slayer playing on this thing and get my freaking whatever this thing's called, my freaking page taken down, my video taken down for a trademark infringement. Okay, let me put all this back together. I'm so happy these things are like pretty much dummy proof. All going one way and one way only. Alright. I'm going to turn it back on and move the shifter. Just like that, we got a new stereo. And we got the FedEx guy showing up. That's it. One more try with the there we go. Ready to play. I'll wait for it to connect.
Head north on High Country Road toward Merlitt Street, then turn right onto Merlitt Street.
It's really nice. Looks pretty clean. I like it. Big enough, perfect size screen, so I have use for my pocket editor here. Great job. Good job, Chinese company. It's only, I think the only issue it has is that one with the
Just wanted to say you've been working hard, and I noticed.
Thanks, man.
In case nobody else does, I was like, that's a lot of fucking work you've been doing.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of effort.
Yeah, it's one of those things like we talked about. You collect all these things, and you're like, I got all these plans, and then you're like, shit, I gotta get this stuff cleaned up.
Yep.
So.
I got the axle sold. I got a bunch of stuff sold. Parts are gone. I'm not going to be using. I kind of had to. I got that motivation whenever they did my roof, and they're like, "You got to move all your stuff," and I'm like,
"Well, I see you finally put your tires on."
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, I delivered those fucking things like months ago. Let's put them on."
You had to get the lift taken off of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It wasn't driving right with the. It was getting bump steer and it's wearing stuff out.
Yeah.
And my wife, that's just her truck, and she liked it with the 37s and the big lift and everything. I was like, Samantha, we got the rock slider, so
it's one of those things. If you put the lift, you got to get the long travel bars in the front, and then it's just more money. And
and I was like looking at the same thing as like the one I wanted to get. I think is by the end of the day when you're done, it's $4,000 for the full lift, and that doesn't get you any height. It just gets you a better ride.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I got an 05 that I sold my son.
Okay.
Same color and everything, and has horrible. You know, it had the death wobble there for a little while, and it's like, holy shit. It happened to me, like, what the fuck? So I told him, I'm like, hey, you got to get that stuff fixed.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Makes a world difference.
Care, man.
I appreciate something, man. Thank you. That does make you feel good. That's a UPS guy. He comes in all the time, and I've talked to him a few times. He's the one that actually delivered the tires that are on Furiosa. That's, if I haven't said, that's the wife's, what we named the car, or truck here is Furiosa. But yeah, that does make you feel good when someone actually, like, you know, acknowledges outside of the, like, you know, my normal small freaking group of people, which just mainly includes my mom, my wife, and my kids. That's mainly it. But yeah, I put a lot of work into cleaning up the property, getting vehicles out here recently. I've done a lot more work than I have in the past. More motivation coming in. I guess part of my motivation is you guys, like, watch my videos. I need to be able to make this an alternate freaking income source, not just a way for me to freaking, you know, I love being able to show stuff, because the stuff that I'm usually showing, there's not a lot of freaking people that have done it, because I work on mainly, you know, abnormal vehicles, people that not a lot of stuff is around about, you know, like people don't really do a lot of videos on. And that's kind of, if I find a video that's already been done on something, I usually don't do it. Only if there's a big video, easy to find, has good information, I won't do one. But so I'm hoping that this is actually helping people, and that's kind of what I would like to be able to do. Have no freaking like delusions that I'm going to be a YouTuber. I just need an alternate income source, because things are getting expensive. I'm oil field, but and it's still pretty good, but my wife had to go to work this year. She went to school and then went to work this year because it's getting expensive, and my income doesn't hack it anymore. That's part of the reason why a lot of my stuff kind of plateaued out. So I didn't have the money to put into it. But she's at work, and I'm hoping that these videos will eventually kick off, and I'll be able to do more with what I have, and not just keep trading stuff and trying to find a buyer for it. Anyways, off my soapbox here. Where was I at? Trying to explain. Oh yeah, so with this, I mean, seriously, as long as you, I don't know what it is, but all right, so here you go, exit, go to the main screen. It's your normal run-of-the-mill screen. Bluetooth, I don't know if that does anything. Not doing anything right now. But that one, I think as long as you don't touch anything here. This is like loaded onto the thing. Yeah, as long as you don't touch that, I have to let my wife know not to touch that. We should be fine. But yeah, just radio, boom. I said boom, boom. Turn the radio on, starts playing whatever's there. Go home, it keeps playing. Go back here. Please don't get me for this. This is on the radio, for crying out loud. Music. then this comes on, I guess. Okay, good, that works. Home, go to my Android audio, or auto, loads up, and I can start playing whatever, then it'll play whatever's on Pandora whenever I hit play. All right, well, that part's done. Think I might do a little bit of work in the garage. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. My garage is not exactly something I'm proud of right now. It's kind of full, more of a junk pile storage unit, cardboard storage for Amazon mainly. But we'll get it. I'm trying to put a corner in here to where I can actually have a spot for me to work on stuff, where all my tools and all that are in one spot. And I'm gonna have to run an extension cord because there's no power on that side, and I'm not wiring in there. I'm not putting anything permanent. But yeah, I think I might go ahead and do that. I don't think I'm gonna videotape it. I might just show you guys at the end, see what I've got. But all right, I guess I'll show you guys all about that when I'm done. All right, so I think we're gonna do a little time lapse, kind of go over some of the newer stuff that I've gotten. So I buy used, I never buy new if I can avoid it. So I picked up, I've been working out of like these bunch of like bags and stuff like this. I would mainly use for like going out to like off-road and stuff like that. I would just throw my tools in there and just kind of end up keeping them in there, that toolbox, and then one way over there for stuff I usually don't take. But it's made it really freaking kind of a pain in the ass to stay organized and to like keep it. I waste a lot of time looking for tools that I set down because I didn't have a dedicated spot, or had to figure out which bag I put it in. So I broke down and bought me a couple of decent toolboxes. This was a 14 drawer chest. I had one similar to this back when I was actually working as a mechanic. Only did it for a little while in industrial shops. I didn't have to have a bunch of specialty tools, and this worked out really great. No lock on it, but works fine. So I haven't organized. I just kind of got it basically separated out. Got all my tools except for my my old toolbox in there. And then I bought, these were, I think I paid a total of like $400 for all the boxes all together. And here's little standard Craftsman box. I'm gonna give this one to my oldest boy because he's got a bunch of tools that are just kind of scattering everywhere. So I figure give this to him and he'll be able to keep the stuff organized. I don't have to clean them up every time I need to get to the other side of the garage. But then I'm going to use this box here for like my air tools and my like these type of things are all in cases and all that. And I'll just slide it in there. It'll fit quite a few like standing up like that, and see how that goes. Might need to get another one, but this is my area I'm gonna try and get kind of cleaned out. I got me this Walmart heavily special Ozark Trail, what is it called, the Ridge, I think. But it's a really good bike, supposedly, for the price. I got it for $150, brand new. Just needs a little bit of adjustment on the rear disc. I've ridden it once so far just to test it out. It's all right, but I'm going to try and get all this stuff moved over here. I've got a reel for my compressor I want to get mounted, and eventually an extension cord mount that I want to get up here too. But I want to just get all my stuff over here in this area. So I figure I'll just do a freaking time lapse of me getting all this stuff cleared out and put back in. All right, so I gotta go in and figure out dinner real fast, and then come back out and get this all put back together. Okay, dinner's ordered, so let's get back on this till the wife gets here anyways. All right, so we're going down to get traded my trailers, I guess. Guy is into IHs like I am, but he's got to travel all of the overlands, and so I need a bigger trailer, like a full width trailer, and the one that he's got, I think it's nicer, but he likes this. That's an IH. It's going to match his travel. So we're going to run down and grab a trailer, and when we get back I'll take and show you guys it. But here we go, as promised. Here's the new truck bed. It's really heavy duty built, where mine was just, I don't know, it just seems like a whole lot. This is all angle. It's at 6 to 4, I'm thinking, but this thing is heavy. Not only is it high boy frame, it feels just a lot heavier than the other one did. I don't know. Granted, it is a lot more steel, but it's a heavy duty trailer. I'll end up cutting all this off because I have no current use for it, and probably end up putting some sort of box on the front. Got tackle or toolboxes came with it. I don't know, figure that out. Nice ladder rack. It's got the ratchet straps on top. No bumper, but it's gonna need 2 new tires. It's got one decent one on this side with the steely, the factory steely there. It's got one in the back. The matching one should be here, but this is a wagon wheel. So we'll be getting this replaced with a metric tire. It looks like a BFG. Yep. But it's got the big blocks on the bottom, so it'll take me pulling that off. So that'll drop down 4 inches. So should be a lot easier, a lot nicer. I need to replace the pigtail on this at some point. One of the lights, that side I believe doesn't work. But I think I'm going to take, because I never have had a spare for my car hauler. So I think I'll just order up 3 tires like this one. They've been good tires, fairly inexpensive. Get them put on here and use this one as a traveling spare. Get 2 different mounts. Probably just have one like here, there, front of the toolbox or whatever I get here, because I got that big black toolbox. The hell did it go? I think I brought it to the shed. So put it back here. No. Anyways, I got that big plastic toolbox somewhere. Probably just go ahead and mount that. Was in the back of the pickup. Probably just gonna mount that here, and then build a tire carrier here to mount that on, and then probably end up making a tire carrier for like up here or somewhere. I don't know. Might have it just because I don't think I'm ever going to get a box to put on front, because unless I move the winch mount to the front and put a box here, or regardless, I'd have to do a lot of modification, be able to, like, I could put the winch inside a box and run the cable out through here, maybe. I don't know, but I'm never going to have a box up here, I don't think. So I might just build a carrier here, but that kind of gets in the way too of, like, if I have a longer vehicle, I need to have it way up here. Might build something, because I got to rebuild fenders. I don't know, figure it out when that time comes. But yeah, that's a trailer. Pretty nice looking trailer. It's got side marker lights, where my old one didn't have that. But yeah, it's Highboy bump side Ranger, so an F-250 Ranger, and he sent me 2 additional tail lights. Let me see. Yeah, I got two new used tail lights, which is good. They can look better, but I could care less how it looks and more about function on that. So I think I started making this video on Thursday, maybe around there somewhere, maybe Friday. It is Sunday now, and it's a continuation of things. So I've been kind of looking for a plasma cutter or a small plasma cutter and a small welder and maybe an oxy setup. The oxy was for me, and so was the plasma mainly for me, but I want to get all of it set up so that once I get the garage all cleared out, I can have a dedicated welder and cutting and stuff to be able to get my kids going on learning the trade, because they've all shown interest in it, and I wanted to get them started before they all moved out and, you know, lost interest in doing that. So I was looking, and this guy had a welder and oxy setup, cutting torch setup for 200 bucks. And so I messaged him. This guy's name's Josh, really great guy. Talked to him just for a little bit, and kind of scrolled his page, and really like into helping out others and all that type of stuff. But I saw this after. Anyways, I'm gonna ahead of myself. If you wanted 200 bucks for it, I was all set. I wasn't gonna bargain or talk him down. It was a solar Two 175, so it's a big welder. Has a lot of like features and all that stuff. It's old, so it's all analog, but still really good welder with a tank. I don't know which kind of gas, I haven't looked at it yet, and then an oxyacetylene setup. And so I have to say, when can you come get it? When can I come down? When you available? He has a really hectic work life, so it was hard to figure out a time. But we're just talking back and forth, and I told him what it is. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get this, you know, for my kids, like I just told you. And he was like, yeah, I just got this thing from a guy at work. I think he said he paid $500 for everything. And he's really never got to do anything with it. He struck like 2 arcs or something like that. Never even used the cutting torch. So he said, since you're doing this for your kids, he just donated it to the cause. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, man, just whenever we can meet up, it's gonna be hectic on you because you're gonna have to come down here at a random time. And that's kind of what happened. Kind of lost track of him for a while. He wasn't getting back to me. He wasn't letting me know whenever he came down. So I just scrolled through all my freaking messages. Yesterday, while I was already down in Denver, we were at lunch at a place called Pier 8 Cajun, which was freaking awesome. If you like Cajun food and you're in the Denver area, Pier 8. That's an amazing place. All you can eat. We didn't do the all you can eat, but they do all you eat Cajun food. It smelled amazing. I had the crab meat roll and clam chowder, calamari, and we split calamari and some sort of crab ball thing. I don't know. All of it was great. Loved it. Anyways, off topic there. But yeah, recommendation. Really recommend that. I was down there eating lunch. I was trying to think, well, I'm already down here. See if by chance it's Saturday, maybe he's available. Scroll through. Finally found it. Asked, and it said it was removed or something like that, you know, unavailable or something. I just sent him a quick message. Man, did you sell it? And he got back to me just as we were getting home. And he's like, no, man, I still got it. And I was like, oh, great. When can I come down and get it? And told me, so about, you know, pretty much if I left right then, I can come down. So last night, we boogied down there, got down there about 6:30 and loaded everything up. And there was more there than I thought. So I haven't unloaded everything yet, but this is the welder. It has, you know, your normal wire speed and heat, but then it's got mode selection for spot, stitch, and then it has spot weld freaking control, stitch weld control. I don't know what that is. That is interval and probably can see me better I can for that fold time. Purge buttons, power indicator. I mean, it's a really good welder. It's gonna need a little bit of wiring work, but he says everything works. It's just that it's got wired up to a kind of a small cable. It was wired for 210 and it has, or for 110, it's got a 220 adapter on the end of it. So I'll just have to give me some thicker cable, rewire it, and go through and just check everything. Comes with a couple spools of wire and all that stuff. Has you know, came with a decent platform. Of course, I haven't looked what type of it's probably CO, I'm thinking. CO2, whatever. Then it's got oxy and acetylene. I haven't checked to see if there's any pressure, but just having its own tanks, gauges, torch, everything already here, a huge bonus. And it comes with 3 extra bottles. I think that they're all acetylene, I believe, anyways, on an ice cart. And then what's funny is this welding hood. Last night I was like, well, since I'm getting this for the kids, I was gonna get them all set up with welders, and I just ordered, I think, 3 of these. I need myself a new welder. Yeah, that's already on. Shoot, like really auto. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm an on button, is there? That's supposed to be hit here. Now that's the brightness. That's nice. Your dark settings here. But yeah, sensitivity, delay, and this is your shade on the side. So yeah, I'm excited for my kids. But so I'm going to get all this stuff thrown in. They don't know about it. I'm gonna get all of this thrown into the shed. It's getting full already. I guess it's not, but for me, I don't like having a hard time figuring out where to put everything. These will be going on at some point anyways. I'm gonna get these put on the F-250 that I just got. And then I got another box. This thing right here is a shelving unit, a little bit bigger, and it's for these tubs. It should be able to fit 10 of them in there. And I think I'm gonna take and pull that big tub out of there so I can get another set of shelves back here, because we're gonna have a bunch of tubs in here. I don't need that. That's just parts for the IH for the 67. I think I'll just pull them out and just get them lined up around here. Today, the big task is getting all this stuff unloaded. I'm not too worried about most things. It's not too heavy for by myself, but this bad boy, this thing's a beast. It was not fun to load up on the truck by myself. Had to two-stage it. Had to load it up onto a like kind of lift it up and then angle it back over onto my my little shop stool, then pick that up onto my cart, my tool cart, then roll that up and then just go lift the end up and just slide it, you know, just lifted the end up and slid it up. So I'm not in a mood. If it was a couple of years ago, I'd probably just go ahead and yank it and just worry about the consequences later, but I'm gonna use some freaking mechanical advantages, and I brought one of my pulleys and some rope and cords and everything. And I mean, once I get it on the ground, I brought my hand truck, so I'll be able to take and get that taken care of. But yeah, I guess I'll set this up for a time lapse and hopefully I don't hurt myself. All right, so now we'll get this on here. Let's do a quick bowling on it. Should be good. I'm gonna try and keep myself out of the freaking line of fire. I'm just gonna go do a quick half here.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Woo! Damn. Good thing I stayed out of the way. Winch is fine. Concrete got hurt a little bit. Snapped my damn ratchet strap though. Wow. And it didn't even snap it at the freaking. I thought it would have snapped at the where the pulley was hanging. Damn. That, give me an idea, that's how heavy that thing was. Ooh. What? On the ground. That could have been me too. That's why I stayed out of the way. Let's get this thing up in the truck and the not held too. Well, should have had myself up in the truck, I guess. Man, I just, part of the problem was this thing was just like a bungee. It was just stretching and stretching. It wouldn't get, you know, that's what happened is everything just kind of stretched and then snapped as it hit the end. Whew. A little spooky though. I don't know what the hell. I think that's off of this. Just like that. Damn, it did freaking, that winch don't give a shit. Knock a bunch of grease off, but that's it. You get that concrete a couple different spots, but hit there, that don't give a shit. That didn't give a shit. Right there was this 3/8 inch plate. Is that right? 3/8? Yeah, probably 3/8. All right, so this thing loaded up in here. All right. There we go. It's not as heavy. I'm just really fucking scared of it. I mean, it is heavy, but it's just, when I first got it, I was wearing a pair of steel toes. Then I was smarter and I dropped it. I was walking, I actually picked it up and I was walking with it. My back freaking went out and almost dropped it. Like, I dropped it right on my steel toe, grooved the freaking the metal, or the carbon toe, went through the leather and gouged the carbon. So I'm still just being safe with it, because I don't want to do that, because I don't have protection. I was dumb this morning. But yeah, we should be good. I'll just freaking push it in the rest of the way. Hope you don't mind my butt. Woo! All right, all done. Well, it's a pretty good score. It's got, I'm guessing it's CO2. It regs for CO2. Then it's got another one set up. Yeah, CO2 as well. Oh, CO2 or argon. So a mix. This one is like, sorry, I'm a little tired. Okay. But yeah, I can't wait to try this thing out. She's a unit and a half. So if any of y'all ever had experience with these welders, let me know. I hear they're pretty good though, just from reading stuff online. And this little kit here's pretty nice. So, how much pressure we got in on. Not much. And it looks like the oxygen, or the O2 is empty, which is fine. If you don't fill it up. I got bottles though. Well, that's cool. So I don't know about and these aren't all acetylene. I'm sure this one's acetylene. Yep, and acetylene. There we go. Whew. I'm tired. It's time to go home and watch a football game. Go Chiefs. Alright, when we get back to the house, I'll show you guys the new trailer. And then probably finish this off whenever, after the game, I'll head out and finish setting up my little shop for what I've got. Shop area. Alright, catch you on a bit. So next, I'm going to try and get my little work area here. I've already cluttered up, set up. So I need to figure out where I'm going to mount my hose reel and run my electrical with it and everything. I think the smartest way to run the electrical would probably because I'm going to plug it in to the outlet I'm currently plugged in for up here, and then I'll run it, I think, along the roof that way, then over and drop it like right there, I think, like right at the box level. And since there should be a stud, yeah, stud right here, stud here. I don't know. I could also take shit out of the way here. It's also a stud here. I can run the hose reel right there so it's right above and kind of out of the way of my work area. So I'm gonna want eventually to build some shelving like right here, to be able to put all my chargers and everything on for my battery powered tools. So I can have everything here instead of having to split, and I can just keep all my tools and everything here so I don't have to, migrate in and out through the garage, and just keep the area over there for more dedicated just work piece stuff. Oh, sorry, I had too close there. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this mounted up and figured out, and I'll just do a freaking time lapse, and I'll come back when it's all done. Whew, well, that took a lot longer than I hoped it would, but yeah, these little freaking damn things. I can find one that's kind of messed up, but I don't waste them. Here we go. But they would rather stick to the paper than to stick to the plastic hooks, so they didn't want to come off. So they're just a pain in the ass to get these off without coming off. And then even with the wall clean, they were a pain in the butt because they'll just take, oh no, I guess over here they're sticking. On a lot of other spots, yeah, see, they pull up the paper from the drywall, because you know this is a rough wall. But if that part's done. Okay, so now I need to go find, actually I'll put that shit away, put all of that back, and then go grab the hose reel, I guess. Okay, so I got this hose reel, got it off, I think it was off TikTok shop, maybe it was on Facebook, I don't know. I was running a pretty good deal, at least it seemed like a pretty good deal. Anchors. Alright, so a good thing I did decide to mount it over there, because it only has a short little hose reel. It feels like rubber hose, so that's good, because I got some of these before that were that poly plastic stuff. Just was not, those were not good. Alright, swivel base. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it can be locked out as of right now, and it's only held on by plastic. I don't like that. Well, maybe. Yeah, that's plastic going through there. I don't know if I can take the base off mount. Huh. That doesn't work for me. So I'm not mounting this to a piece of through something. It's weird. Let me see if there's any way to pull these pins out. If I have to take it all apart. I'm going to do some reading. I'll get back to you. So just like with the plug-in over here, I'm going to take and mark me off a pattern. Try and use a squared side, so I have something to stay flush with. There we go. So there's the tops. That looks like it. Let's try it again. Top there. There, top there. Yep. 3 holes. Take. Alrighty, where do I want to mount this? I think right there. Probably a good spot for it. Right see here. We're gonna yeah. Ooh, I don't want it right line there. Perfect. Yeah, impact rubber. Throw the first time through. Something like that. Because the next bullshit. Good. Alright. Put that here. Yeah, put here. Okay, I'll see what I can. Let's spray it on. Oh, real good. Cool. In the leader, right in. Get this way down. Right. There we go. It's not pretty good. Check level. All right, now I need to put this in more. Let's see. Let's see. Now we put it in there. That's like a male thing. I don't have any. Maybe there's something I use. All right, so I couldn't find a male or a female to female or male to male, whatever you want to put it, adapter. So I'm just going to, for the time being, run this normal. Just going to put a regular fitting on this. Then find adapter to put on. I'm sure they got some on Amazon. So this is going to be hard plumbed in. I don't need to have a freaking quick disconnect on that. It just eliminates a leak point. God damn it. I just put that on the wrong end. Just realized it. Yeah, we're good. There's some cool freaking air pressure. I don't know if it's use our he's hand up. That was a Alright, there we go. Turn this that way. And I need to find a quick disconnect for that. Alright, we go look around, find one. Alright, let me take on this. This one. Again. What the fuck am I doing? This is not the right one. That was on that end. This needs to be this. Jesus. There we go. There we go. No. Blood. There. So just realized, oh, that freaking felt good. I don't like that. Think I'm gonna have to go and find me a new plug, maybe a flat plug, or I'm gonna have to take and pull this, mount it here. That way it's out of the way. I just don't like that at all. Yeah, if I had a flat plug so it went down, wouldn't bug me so much. Now, let's see here. Alright, well, yeah, I don't like it sticking out where it bothers me, bugs me. I might have to put it against that wall. I mean, it'll stretch. You just take it, bring it here, and then suck this head, the slack up there. But for now, it is what it is. I might change that, or I probably will change that. Oh well, alright. So, going good there. I got those tool chests so I can start putting crap in there. They're just floating everywhere. I wonder if I put it in the bottom over here. Yeah, so I'm not sure how long that hose is. Do I need to air up the tire? I thought I needed to air up. That's an idea. I'll just go bring you over here. I actually did need to air up a tire, or tires, on this thing. All right, yeah. So that'd be a good test. See how far it stretches. Not air good. That's really nice. May not seem like a lot, but Jesus, that's huge. There we go. Turn that off, turn that off. I'm just really curious about something. Need to plug something else in so I can tell when that's turned off. Need to find a different place for this. I think I might throw this in with the specialty tools, which is a little bit longer, but that'll work in there. excuse me. There we go. So, made pretty good progress. Got a lot done this weekend. Not a lot, like car-wise, really, or project-wise, except for getting things, you know, swapped. Like going down and getting that big beautiful truck. But I did get a lot of progress on getting my shop set up how I want it. You know, got a new trailer. So, oh, pretty good weekend. Now I think I'm gonna head over to DMV and get both the truck and the trailer title swapped over into my name. Still waiting on the guy to get back to me with the title for the Dakota, so it's just sitting for now. I'm not even gonna worry about putting too much time into it until I can get a title for it. All right, well, again, this is Marcus Mayhem Adventures. I'm Scott. If you enjoyed my little freaking ramblings and going around the country getting junk and fixing some of my shit, please like, follow, comment, subscribe, and share. If you didn't, please comment. Tell me what I could do better. I'm open to criticism. But just beware, if you're a dick, I'm a bigger one. So if you want to get into, don't start shit that you can't. Don't start shit if you can't handle getting it back. Alright, well, until next time, y'all have a good one.